Hi guys, I wanted to come on here and kind of do another prepper for beginners or food security for beginners, whatever you want to call it. And what I suggest for most people is no matter what you buy, if it's dry or in a bag or a box, I suggest putting it in some sort of container. And I'm going to give you examples. You can write on, I glue or tape on there what it is, and I put a date. Here's what I did just earlier. This was a 5-pound bag of yellow cornmeal mix, and I glue on there what it is. I put on here the sealed date. It's 5 pounds, and then I cut out the recipes, and I will either take them on here or I put them in a drawer or a folder or whatever that will have recipes. So I'm going to set this right here. Here's what I do with the tea. This is cheap person's prepping, okay? I don't want people worried thinking, hey, I cannot get ready. This is just iced tea bags. The family size is 48. I put them in here. Took them out, put them in here. I put on there the date, how many, what it is, and I put an oxygen absorber in there, and then I taped the top. And for those naysayers that are out there talking about, well, that's no good, it's not going to last. I don't know if you can even see that. I had to turn the light on it. So anyway, the regular Best Buy date is March 29, 2024. So if this is going to last till 2024 in this box that can attract bugs, think of how much longer it's going to last in here. So there's that. And this is self-explanatory. That was northern beans. I put them in there. I sealed them. There's an oxygen absorber. I'm not going to push oxygen absorbers down everyone's throat. It's up to you, because it is another investment. You may in the beginning not want to do it, but here again, and I don't know if you can see this, but this already is the best if used by October 10th of 2023. So if in this flimsy bag it's going to last that long, imagine how much longer it's going to last in this. That had been a peanut container. My parents buy from Sam's all the time, and they get all kinds of snacks and treats. They're in their 80s, they can do that. My father has Alzheimer's, and if it makes him happy to eat a bunch of candy, so be it. So whenever you see all these containers, that's where I got. Okay, here is long grain rice. Just great value long grain rice. This is a drink bottle. I put on there what it is, and I tape usually the cooking directions on there. I did not seal it up. I did not put an oxygen absorber because it's not full. But once it fills up, I will stick an oxygen absorber in there, and I will seal it up like that. And here again, I don't care. If people make fun of you and what you're doing to save money and try to extend the shelf life on your food, they are not your friends. You need to know that, and I'm not trying to be ugly, but there's people out there making fun of people that don't go out and buy this expensive survival food. This is another example. And sometimes I take the, this stuff off, and sometimes I don't. I literally just crammed in some stuff in here, and I seal it. That's it. It's still in the bags. That's black beans. There's dry milk. But that's up to you. And again, stop letting people get by with making fun of you and then you not doing anything. This had been a creamer jar. Lentils. I think it's a little over 3 pounds of lentils in here. I put on there what it is. I did the seal date. I didn't put an amount on here nor a price because there were several 1-pound bags. If you have overflow, then put it in one of your containers that you use. Here's another example. That had been, I think, a pretzel, peanut butter pretzels. And I just stick the long hair spaghetti or whatever you have big and long in there. That is bay leaf. I put bay leaves in it. I was told that that works, but whether it does or not, I really don't care. I'm just going to do the best I can do to feed myself and my family. Other examples of what you can use without going out buying containers. When you buy your spaghettis or sauces or whatever that already comes in that's a glass jar. But even if it was plastic, once you make this spaghetti and eat it, the spaghetti with that, then wash that out real good. Wash it very good. Let it 100% dry. And there's your food storage container. Same thing with this jam. Jams and jelly. That's glass. Once you use these things, clean the bottles out and the jars out and put stuff in them. There's a Gatorade bottle. Same thing. I cleaned it up really good. You can put any kind of food item in it you want it. It is food grade. All right, these are some of what I'm going to call your best friend tools in long-term storage. This is my opinion. I used to have a store and I used to ship things out. So sometimes I will tape with the shipping tape and I'll tape instructions onto the jars. Sometimes I just started, this is a little child's glue stick. They're inexpensive. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but they even carry them at the Dollar Tree. I literally, well, there, I dropped it. I use that to glue those labels on over there. But now let me tell you, this has been godsend for me. Lots of funnels, different sizes funnels. You'll find out the heart. This is the food funnel that I began with. I love it. It's a canning funnel. It doesn't fit all jars, okay? I mean, common sense tells you that won't fit there. So I have slowly been buying a bunch of different funnels. All kinds of shapes and sizes to where it'll fit in pretty much anything. And I love these. This was a splurge. There was 3 of them. They kind of collapse. But they can be used for your canning or for this. Okay. And if you don't want to glue or tape some of your instructions and directions on your jars themselves, and if it's just you and your family, you don't necessarily have to do that. But what I would do is I showed this one time before, I just start a recipe thing, file, and I put them right in there. Let me walk over here. Here's the recipes I just cut off of the cornmeal mix. I put them right in there, and I shut it up. Another lifesaver, get you some good scissors. Get you some duct tape. You saw I duct taped some of the top of those things. I use masking tape to write what it is on labels. I use a magic or a permanent marker. And then for those of you that keep saying using the food grade buckets, I agree with that. Okay, I'm going to have to do... This is supposed to help with preventing bugs. That's the bay leaf. But also, I was told this diatomaceous earth is also very good at discouraging bugs. And it supposedly is a good way to kill bugs. This is a handy tool for your buckets. This, let me stand this up, tilt it. This is a food grade bucket. Alright, it's not going to do right. I don't want to reset this. Most places get these for free at your delis, sometimes at your bakeries. I wasn't that lucky, although I think the guy did give me a break and he charged me $4. This is a food grade bucket. Inside this food grade bucket, you can put almost any of your dried goods. These I happen to have vacuum sealed. And typically, if you want to safeguard, you can put some of these in there, the bay leaves, and sometimes I'll even just Well, I dropped another one. I got the dropsies today. And then I sometimes will sprinkle the diatomaceous earth in there. Then I slam it on pretty good, and this helps come back later and open that. So that's just, I was hoping to do this sort of quick, but I'm probably over again already. So let me finish off as I almost always try to do. This is 1 John 1, or 1 John 4, beginning in verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God. And this is the spirit of the Antichrist, whereof you have heard it should come, and even now already is it in the world. So, be careful who you trust, and do what you can. Please stop letting people make fun of you and intimidating you to where you're afraid to do some of this buying the food now. I am not pushing an apocalypse or a whatever scenario. I'm a Christian. I don't worry about the apocalypse, and I'm an old person, so if an apocalypse happens, I'm not going to make it anyway. I'll be up in my new home with my Heavenly Father. So, but just, it's called food security. So there you go. I hope this helps someone. All of us that's been prepping for a while, we already know this. These kind of things, get them out of yard sales. You don't have to buy them brand new. You can get some of those funnels and things from the Dollar Tree. You can buy them at thrift stores. Do what you can do. Don't worry about people making fun of you. People have been making fun of other humans since, unfortunately, the beginning of time. God bless you. Get food secure. Prep your pantry and prep your soul. Love you. Take care. Bye.